ahead of today's clash against Livingston. We can take a wee look at the lineups for today's game. We'll start with the Hibees. We'll go with David Marshall in goal, Chris Cadden in place of the injured Lewis Miller, Rocky, Will Fish, Jordan Obita, Ellie Yuan, Nectar Triantis, Joe Newell, Niziam Molida, Emiliano Marcondes and Adam Lefondre in place of Dylan Levitt, who drops to the bench. On the bench for Hibs, Jojo Wallacott, Paul Hanlon, Dylan Levitt, Alethea Maenda, Lewis Stevenson, Jair Tavares, Nathan Mariah Welsh back from his midweek suspension, Jacob McIntyre and Rory Whittaker. It's Fish and Rocky playing the ball between each other. Obita has it now over on the far side. Emiliano for Fish. Nicely into Yuan, it's a nice turn. Finds Triantis. Thought about the shooting opportunity. Lefondre lets it run across him. That's a great ball. Hibs have the lead. It's Jordan Obita. And that was a well-worked move, Stuart. And it deserved the goal at the end of it.
Fantastic bit of play. All came from Ellie Yuan coming in the pitch and taking a touch inside, and he threaded a beautiful weighted pass into Triantis. Movement off the ball by Lefondre, and this is what I love to see Obita do is get yourself. This guy's a left back, but yep. I said she's going to play up the pitch today, and it's, I mean, what a really clever move. Patience, threading the ball through when the time was right. This was the pass from Triantis. Great movement by Lefondre, hits it across. I mean, he's meant that, absolutely meant that.
Yeah.
You know, that wasn't a shot, you can tell, but this was look at the movement, peels off the centre back and just threads that ball into an area. Obita does well. I mean, normally you expect left backs to be covering the far post, but he's actually got himself right into the centre of the goal. But that is a magnificent pass, very clever weighted pass.
It was one of those ones where he had to wait for the ball from Triantis to come across him because there wasn't a great deal of weight on the pass. Will Fish there, but Rocky comes back to retrieve the situation.
Brilliant tackle there by Joe Newell, I think it was.
Yeah.
That was trouble, that was 2v2.
It was. Joe Newell now gets the ball and surges forward. He's got Cadden outside him on this near side. Cadden out in field to Newell again. Along the 18-yard line. Nicely into Lefondre. Back for Newell into Ellie Yuan, chance here. Cuts across, it's a second for Hibs. It's Mizian. And again, that's just beautiful work from Hibs down this near side. Joe Newell thought about playing the ball into the box, but then just checked, looked up. Saw Ellie Yuan. And again, Hibs just cutting that Livingston defence wide open, Stuart.
I mean, it was brilliant one-touch football. You mentioned, I thought Joe Newell had maybe missed an opportunity to play Yuan in on the right. He opted just to go for another pass, but it actually opened the game up. This pass I thought he could have played to Yuan. He squares it. Lovely ball into the box. Clever by Lefondre. Comes back here, and look at this. A cutback. All the defenders are protecting the goal because that's just what they do.
Yeah.
And the cutback to the penalty spot is the danger one. But look at how clever the link-up play is by Lefondre there. That's what he does as a proper nine.
Okay.
This is a really clever cutback. And Hibs, I mean, look how many people they've got in the box. 5 guys in the box, not just the ball in from Yuan here, but he's got so many people to pick out. I love that cutback because defenders, they just can't help but gravitate back towards the goal to protect it.
Kelly is tackled and beaten. Mizian comes away with possession. Hibs with 3 on 3 here at the moment. Cadden drives forward, he's got Yuan outside him. That's a super ball from Cadden. Ellie Yuan, lovely delivery. That's 3.
What a goal.
Absolutely delicious. Well, once again, the ball there from Chris Cadden into Ellie Yuan's path. Ellie Yuan looks up, he sees Adam Lefondre peeling in at the back post, puts on a plate for him, and as ever, Adam Lefondre isn't missing from that distance. And after 20 minutes, it's Hibs 3, Livingston 0.
And another terrific goal. I was at you probably saw me. I was pointing at the channel to say to Yuan, stretch your legs. You're going to absolutely kill this guy for pace. What he did was actually put the brakes on. Montagna just kind of slowed down to think he wants it to feet. It was actually very clever. You look at this. Yuan just drifts in a wide area, and he waits until Montagna takes his eye off, and then he goes. and you're not winning that race.
Yeah.
The cross in is magnificent, absolutely top notch by Eli Yuan. And you know what? This is why this guy frustrates us, because we know what he's got in the locker.
Absolutely.
But credit where it's due, the movement, it's slow. Look at this.
The pass from Cadden is just
beautiful.
And then
it's, I mean, you know, from a defensive perspective, the one thing I'd say about Montagne is you have to let Yuan get the ball wide. You can't let him go inside you, because once he's inside you, you're out of the game.
It's the free kick. Eli Yuan now, lovely ball for Le Fondre. It's the first time effort on. That's a great stop by Shamal George. He protected that near post very, very well, the Livy keeper. There wasn't anything else on for Adam Le Fondre. He got the shot away with power, but the Livy keeper did his job.
And it's another great pass by Eli Yuan. For me, he's got to go across the goalie. I know it's a tight angle, but you cannot beat a goalie at his near post from that angle.
Those who want to defend this corner. Well, it was Oberlai that got the head on it, but it's onto the roof of David Marshall's net. No damage done. Hibs will have the goal kick. Fourth official.
It was a great ball in, wasn't it, by Kelly?
It was, yeah.
I mean, it was Sangari in there, Oberlai, Yengiam in, all three of them around it. And you look at Livy, they've got very good height in the side, so you don't want to be giving too many set pieces away.
Big holds it in up against Rocky. Yengi's got an opportunity here. Great stop by Jojo Wallacott. It was caught out a little bit there with quick break forward by Livy.
But they've got to be aware, this is what I said about Yengi. I mean, he kind of gets tied up in knots, but the layoff is absolutely perfect for
Sangari.
I think it's Sangari, isn't it? And he hits this with a lot of venom. Really good angles by Wallacott.
I mean, hanging around there.
They should be thinking Obita, really, shouldn't they? A lefty.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, Emiliano confuses us all there. Whips the free kick right into the near post. Adam Le Fondre dives to try and get the head on it. Can't quite. The goalkeeper then ends up having to palm it wide as Emiliano's free kick almost creeps in. He does well, Emiliano, to knock it down for Will Fish, but the referee has seen an infringement. And that comes to nothing. We've gone just over the hour mark, 61 minutes. Hibs still lead by 3-0.
Some ball in, isn't it?
If either Hibs player gets a touch on that, it's in. Sangari has to go all the way back to Jamie Brandon. Ball down the near side is into the feet of Sangari again. He's faced down by Newell. Not a bad ball into the box. It's TV save there from Jojo Wallacott. I think Newbley's header was going wide, but Wallacott throws himself across to his right hand side, makes the save and keeps the ball in play.
Nice high line from Hibs here.
Yeah.
So very difficult for Livy to be able to get someone. I mean, look, he's heading that from basically 12 yards out with not much pace on the ball, so very difficult to score.
He's in no rush to punt the ball forward, the Hibs keeper. The 4 additional minutes have come and gone. And Hibs comfortably take the 3 points here against Livingston. The game pretty much over and done with after 20 minutes. Hibs 3-0 up through Jordan Obita, Nizian and Adam Le Fondre.